What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cardi, and in today's video, I know there's a long-awaited journey for y'all boys. You know, the dribble moves, the people that are out here struggling to dribble. Listen, I feel you, man. I know how it is. On every single build, I got y'all boys with the best dribble moves for every single build in this game. It doesn't matter if you're a small guard, doesn't matter if you're a tall guard. It literally does not matter. I got y'all boys. Just make sure y'all boys watch this video all the way through. Drop a like on this video if you are new, hit that subscribe button as well if you are new, turn on post notifications so you never miss a stream or upload, and also make sure that y'all boys are telling me and down in the comments below if you're a new sub so I can say thank you. Now I'm gonna get straight into these dribble moves. If you're a tall guard, small guard, doesn't matter. I got y'all boys. Let's get straight into it. All right, boys. Now the first thing I want y'all boys to do before we even get into this video is come get familiar with the art of shooting. Okay, this will give you the lethal hot zones. That's just a little cherry, little, you know, extra for y'all boys. How you get the purple hot zones? It's the extreme hot zones. It's one above hot. All right. It's also how you can come over here and get rid of your cold zones if you have any cold zones. But I wouldn't waste, you know, your only two things on the entire. You only get this to do this once a week, but you can come in here and dribble whenever you want. And I love this place way more than the Gatorade facility. So come in here and dribble in here, bro. You got nobody to deal with, no lag, no glitchiness. Come in here and practice your dribbling. All right, it's right over here. All right, go ahead and look right here and come practice your dribbling. All right, practice all these moves I give you in here. Do not go over to the Gatorade facility. That place reeks. All right, so that's just a little tip, a little extra point for y'all boys. It's where I practice all my dribbling on all my builds. Okay, now as you can see, I'm reputable. Okay, I am reputable. Look at my stats: 208 and 17, 92 win percentage. All right, point blank period. I am reputable in this motherfucker. All right, so don't worry about that. So things I want to start off with first, I'm going to go over the settings. I'm going to go over the best badges that are important for speed boosting. So I'm going to go ahead and basically tell you, like, if you don't have this badge by now, if you're like only have it on bronze or silver, that's probably why you're not as fast, probably why you're not feeling it. But then everything else is pretty simple, right? And then I'm going to tell you how to get faster and all that type of stuff. All right, don't even worry about it. All right, let's get right into it. Okay, go to your settings. Make sure your settings are all good. All this stuff doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is you making sure that all your stuff is on what I have it on. None of this stuff down here will matter, but the couple things I like to talk about is your shot feedback. You need to have that on, so that way whenever you're in the actual art of shooting thing, you'll know what you're doing wrong. And then down, let's go to the controller settings for your dribbling. Okay, I use my vibration. This is completely personal preference. I like to feel my vibration. I like to feel if I do a crossover, I'm gonna feel one dribble. I'm gonna feel the bounce where when it bounces, my controller vibrates. So if I know, if I'm spamming combos and I know a move is supposed to have 4 dribbles, if I feel the vibration go boom 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 boom, I know it activated 4 dribble moves. If I feel it go boom boom boom, I know it didn't activate that last one, so I have to do it again. That only happens on occasion where like it's user error where I messed it up, but the vibration lets me know, yo, you messed that up. All right, so I can actually, recover. Because sometimes if you don't have vibration on and you don't feel anything, then you're just sitting there like, yo, my combo didn't complete. But if you felt the vibration, you know that. But it's completely personal preference. Don't worry about it if you don't want it on. All right, now the only thing that really matters in here, all right, the only important, to be honest, thing, where the fuck is it? All right, pro stick orientation, absolute. Pro stick function also, I heard a lot of people like to use it on dribble moves, but bro, no, do not, okay? Because whenever you're doing your little, if you hold down on the right stick, you can activate a little hop jumper that will let you actually dribble out of it. You don't have to shoot out of it, unlike tapping X when you do a hop jumper. If you use the right stick, you can actually dribble out of it. That's why I like to, keep this on default, because people like to say, oh, dribble moves is better, but it actually limits your dribble moves. Okay, you can actually create out of those hop jumpers and keep dribbling. All right, so that's what I like to use that for. But the most important one is pro stick orientation. That needs to be on absolute. Okay, if it's on camera relative, oh, don't get me started on this, bro. I have not played on camera relative since 2K15 and I hated it. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone will tell you, go watch any other dribbles video. Obviously don't click off of this one because I will kill you, you know what I'm saying, in GTA. But do not use this, bro. Use absolute. So basically, if it's on camera relative and you want to do a crossover on the left side of the court, it's going to be a different flick of the stick if you're on the right side of the court, because it's relative to where you are on the court. It's basically court relative, not camera relative. It's basically court relative, but it's basically camera relative. Okay, so if it's on, it doesn't matter what you're on. All right, it's going to be fucked up. Do not use this. Use absolute 100 out of 100 times. Use absolute. Oh my goodness, please. I'm actually begging you to please do not use fucking camera relative. I'm begging. All right, that's it for the settings. Alright, now let's talk about some things. Alright, now what I would like to tell y'all boys is if you are going to be grinding badges, go ahead and put on your badge perks, okay? Especially for dribbling badges, you want to have on your badge perks. Now, most of my S tier badges are my dribbling badges, so that's kind of why I can't put them on right now. As you can see, I don't really even have any A tier badges. I mean, look, bro, I don't have anything. Space Creator maybe, but that's it. Ankle Breaker even, but that's it, alright? Let's talk about some other things. You don't need boosts. I only use jump shot boosts. You don't need boosts for dribbling. You don't, okay? Takeover, Mamba Mentality, and Accelerator, that will help your dribbling as well, especially whenever you get all your playmaking, because when you get Mamba Mentality, you get finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive and rebounding, and physicals, which is going to help you in everything, okay? But I mean, that's basically it, bro. I'd also, you know, before I'd recommend going, I'd definitely still recommend going and doing your Gatorade workout, because you will get an extra bar of Gatorade, and you can also pick and choose what badges get that better progress for a week. So that's why I like to do the Gatorade. But other than that, I mean, that's really it. Okay, so now let's get straight into the dribble moves. All right, no more talking, nothing else to talk about, just the best dribble moves in the game. Let's get into it. All right, boys, let's start it off with our dribble style. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and make this short and sweet. If you are a small guard, use Kyrie Irving. Okay, Kyrie Irving. No ifs, ands, or buts. Kyrie Irving. It's the best one in the game. It's the only one that has a consistent speed boost to both sides. Kyrie Irving. There's no talk about this. Kyrie Irving. Okay, Kyrie Irving is the best one. Do not use anything else. Signature size up now. Obviously, if you have a 95 speed with ball or a 95 ball handle, go with Steve Francis. If you don't, I'd recommend Trae Young. Okay, if you only have 92, because I know a couple builds that are small, that don't get a 95, they didn't upgrade it all the way, because it does take a lot out of your attributes. I won't lie. You know, if you watch my build video from today, you know that I dropped a very crazy lockdown Steph Curry build that is very, very good, and I think y'all boys should check it out. But you know what I'm saying, if you didn't end up getting 95 ball handle, Trae Young will do. Now this is obviously just for my small guard, so I'll get into the tall guard dribble moves later on. My 6'6" and up people, my 6'5", 6'6" people. All right, but I would definitely recommend Steve Francis if you have it, Trae Young if not. All right, and then even Dwayne Wade if you don't even have that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Steve Francis is the best one though, period. Regular breakdown combo. Now I use Tracy McGrady. All right, I use Tracy McGrady. I think this, in my opinion, is the best one. This is just what I found to be amazing so far. Tracy McGrady is the best one that I use. I don't even really notice myself doing this, I'm gonna be honest with you. But De'Aaron Fox is also good. I use this on my tall guard. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. But ball handle is only need to 85 and have to be under 6'10". That's it. All right, so I use Tracy McGrady for this one. Aggressive breakdown combo. I was using De'Aaron Fox. Didn't like it too much. It does have a good move, but if you saw the move I was spamming in the beginning, I mean, I was talking about this one. If you saw the move I was spamming in the beginning, that's this move right here, where I'd basically let that first little, you know, cross between the legs and snatch and the cross between the legs and cross back over, not between the legs, and then I'll do the Curry slide, or I'll do the Francis, or I won't even let the animation play out. So right there, if I do the first move right here, if I do that first between the legs and I do the Curry slide, he's gonna be thinking I'm going forward with that second move. Look, that second move right there is forward. But if I do the between the legs and I do the Curry slide, or if I do the between the legs, Francis to the, if I do the between the legs to the left, Francis back to the right, Curry slide back to the left, that gets me so much space in just like a quick second. When he's expecting me to go boom through my legs and back forward at him, then, you know, I'm going to make a lot more space that way. It's more about like making your defender guess what you're doing, not really know what you're doing, make him, you know, not have a clue where you're going to go. I use Darius Garland. I think it's the best one. Russell Westbrook is a very popular one, especially for the people that are tall guards. Go ahead and use this move right here if you are a taller guard. But if you get an 80 ball handle and you're under 6'5", go with Darius Garland. In my opinion, it's the best one. Escape moves. Now, I only use Trae Young. I don't really think there's a better one in the game. Now, my tall guard gets a 92 ball handle. I'm going to go over some of the ones that I've seen that were very, very good, but I just have a 92 ball handle, so that's what I use. I saw Jason Tatum was a good one, but you only need a 70 ball handle for that. Kemba Walker is good as well, I've heard. If you only have an 86 ball handle, you don't have the 92 ball handle like I got. Kemba Walker's very good. If you only have you should have at least an 86 ball handle. Kemba Walker's way better than Jason Tatum when I tried it out. But Kemba Walker's very good. That's one I've seen popular. It was popular last year. I know it's good. I know it's good, but I have a 92 ball handle, so I don't really need to drop down to Kemba Walker. It has a very similar escape type of package. As you can see, look at that move, and then look at this move. It's very, very similar. Look, they're both very, very similar. As you can see, that's the same move, damn near. All right, so you don't have to worry about that. If you have 86 only, go ahead and use that one. Okay, now for your combo moves, okay, if you're a taller guard and you only get, you know, a lower ball handle, use Jason Tatum. If you are a taller guard and you only get, you know, a certain ball handle that is lower than a 95 or a 90, I would use De'Aaron Fox. But on my build, I use Tim Hardaway. Okay, that is the one I use. I don't really think this move is too good right here. I mean, I don't really see the, you know, appeal to using that move right there. But that's just because I'm a smaller guard. Why would I use that? I use Tim Hardaway on my small guard. On my tall guard, I use the De'Aaron Fox. I tried Jason Tatum out, but it's like, okay, dude, I mean, are we kidding? Why would I use that? Tim Hardaway, though, is the best one. Crossover, I use John Wall. Okay, John Wall, in my opinion, is the best one. Kobe Bryant also has a really good one. There's a couple good ones, I won't lie, but I like John Wall in my opinion. Now, behind the back, this is a very, very, very interesting one. Okay, if you want the Curry slide and you want that behind the back, you got to at least have a 92 ball handle, and you at least got to be under 6'5". Okay, so that's the reason I have this. I think that's a very, very good behind the back. I love it. I will never take it off, probably on my small guard. But then there's also the option for Kyrie Irving. You get Kyrie Irving, which just has a, you know, a good little crop behind the back like that. But, you know, I'm good on that, bro. I don't really think that behind the back is too OP for me to be doing all that. The next one is Jamal Murray, who gets a big step back like that, but that behind the back is super slow. He gets that big hop step back, but it's very, very slow. And then here's Trae Young, who gets a crazy glitchy behind the back right there, but that behind the back sucks. That is good, that sucks. That is good, that sucks. Okay, well, now Stephen Curry has both really, really good ones all the way around, but you only have to have a 92 ball handle for this one, but you only have to be under 6'10". This one you have to be under 6'5". This one you just have to be under 6'10". I use this behind the back on my tall guard who has a 95 ball handle, but if you only have a lower ball handle, I would recommend Jamal Murray because you create a lot of space on that behind the back. That move right there, you create a lot of space with that one. So that's why I'd recommend using Jamal Murray if you only have a lower ball handle and you're taller. Jamal Murray is a very, very good move. But for me, I'm going to be using Stephen Curry on my small guard. Now, for my spin, I tried Basic Scout, and damn, have they nerfed the shit out of that. They nerfed Basic Spin out like crazy. Alright, so the move that I use now in this year's game is Penny Hardaway. I think it has a very good spin, but there is no spin back, really. I mean, I haven't really found one yet that I'm able to spin back with. I think Penny Hardaway has a good spin when you come back, but I don't think it's the same. Basic spin is not the same anymore. They probably animation locked it behind it, or season locked it behind a certain animation. It'll come back eventually, but I doubt it's going to be for right now. Okay, so I use Penny Hardaway. Now for my hesitation, I use John Morant. I think John Morant's a really good one. It creates a lot of space. I'll show you right here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? This one has that right there. That hesitation right there creates a lot of space. All you have to do is basically hold RT and flick the right stick to the on ball hand, and it creates a ton of space. And that's the reason I use this one. You only have to have a 75 ball handle. You just have to be under 6'10". And so I think that's really, really good. And it's my favorite on a small guard even. So yeah. Now moving step back. Okay, if you want the Kyrie Irving, this one will give you the LeBron James step back, and will also give you the 2K17 step back right there. And it's a lot faster this year. Now in my opinion, I like James Harden. You only have to have 80 ball handle, so if you're a taller guard, you can get this. It gives you the big snatch back right there, and also gives you his signature step back animation that we never got to see in last year's game right there. But in my opinion, on my small guard, I use Kyrie Irving. But that's it, man. Now, if this video helped you out, gave you a bunch of good dribble moves, let me know down in the comments below. I love y'all, boys. Make sure you check out one of the videos that are on the screen right now. I got 2 videos up on the screen. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all, boys, in the next one.